This is the all-new 2025 Kia Carnival. Let's begin this review with the price tag on this vehicle. This 2025 Kia Carnival SX comes with an MSRP price of $45,600 with the installed equipment and much more brings this to a total cost of $50,760. Here's all the standard features about this vehicle. You can give this video a quick pause and have a read through them. This vehicle is located at the Greenway Kia North Longwood, Florida, so do go ahead and check them out. The link for their website is in the description below. Now coming towards the fuel economy, it will give you 18 on the city and 26 on the highway. Now the dealer asking price on this vehicle is currently at $57,755. So yep, this was the sticker price and details about this vehicle. Now let's carry on further with this review, starting on the exterior side of this vehicle. Now coming towards the front side of this vehicle, the first thing that you notice is the design itself. Now this is the fresh look for the 2025 Kia Carnival and I'm pretty impressed. It's quite appealing to the eyes, I would say. Let's begin from the front grille itself, which is kept very smart yet bold in design, I would say. At the center you would have the front camera. Running along the front bumpers you would have the front sensors. At the side you would have the fog lamps. Right at the center you would have the radar sensor. Now coming towards the front windscreen, right at the center you would have the camera that helps with the lane keep assist and much more. Now coming towards the headlamps, you have this smart design looking headlamps. At the top you would have the daytime running lights, and the design itself kind of reflects the Kia EV9, I would say. So yep, a smart and nice looking design headlamps, I would say. Now this is the complete front view of this vehicle. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below when it comes to the price tag and the design of this all new 2025 Kia Carnival. Now let's head towards the side. You get this fine blacked out design 19-inch alloy wheels. Then you get the two-tone design side mirrors with lane change indicators and camera. Then you have the body color door handle. Now over here you will have the push open concept refueling, which is very nice and modern, I would say. Now at the top over here you would have some fancy design as well running along the side. Here's a complete side view of this vehicle. Now let's head towards the back. Now the tail light kind of reflects the front lights itself. You have the side to side design tail lights. At the side over here you would have the Carnival mentioned. Then at the right, at the bottom rear bumper you would have the reverse parking sensors, and right at the back you would have the backup camera as well. Now right next to the backup camera you would have the button that gives you an easy access towards your cargo space. Now coming towards the cargo space over here, it does show an ample amount of cargo space that is on this vehicle. Now remind you, this is an 8-passenger seating vehicle, and it kind of gives you an idea. So one of the side has the third row seat at an upright position and the other one is quite flat. So once it's flat, it gives you an idea. Once the third row seats are all flat, it gives you an idea on how much space that this vehicle has to accommodate all those bulky items. And once the third row seats are at an upright position, at the bottom over here you can still put those luggages and kind of bulky items at the bottom over here. Now coming towards the side over here, you would have all your power outlets. On the side as well you will have the cup holders and some additional lighting at the top. So yeah, this was about the cargo space on this vehicle. Let's go and have this closed with the push of a button. So yep, this is about the cargo space and the exterior on this 2025 Kia Carnival. Now let's carry on further with this review, starting on the interior side of this vehicle. Now coming towards the front side of this vehicle, let's begin from the driver's side. At the door you would have all your basic window controls, lock, unlock, side mirror adjustments. At the top you would have the memory seats. Right at the bottom you would have some additional space, and at the center you would have the speakers. Now coming towards the seats over here, you would have this fine leather seats. At the bottom you would have the powered seat adjustments. Time to take a step inside and see what else does this vehicle have to offer. Now once you are seated, you are greeted with this fine leather stitched steering wheel which has a varieties of controls on them. But before I speak about them, let me quickly show you the keys that come along with this vehicle. It comes with a smart design key with several buttons on it for your lock, unlock, trunk opener, alert sound, and at the back you would have the button to remote engine start and stop your vehicle, and buttons to activate or close, open or close your side doors. So yep, since it's smart, I can place it in one of the cup holders, push the brake and press the engine start and stop button, which shall light up this vehicle. Now right in front of me I would have two screens, which is a dual 12.3-inch display screen. One is for the driver and the second one is for the infotainment display screen, which I'll speak about it in just some time. Now coming back towards the controls, on the steering wheel you have varieties of controls for your different volume controls, audio controls, mode select, hands-free. At the right hand side you would have your cruise controls, lane keep assist, and much more. Even buttons to navigate to your fine 12.3-inch inch information display screen for the driver. Currently it shows your current trip and then your navigation, your lane keep assist, as well as your since refueling. Then you have your tire pressure and much more, and it has a very clean display. I would say it shows a variety of information, and it even shows you the speed limit at which street you are driving. So you have a good amount of information that has been displayed over here for the driver. Now coming to the center, you have this fine 12.3-inch infotainment display screen, and I really like the quick response that this has. Now over here you would have your navigation, your audio information, then your phone projection, voice memo. Once again, won't go into details, but just kind of having a brief overview about this. Then over here, one thing that really kind of get me going is the passenger view. It gives you a good idea on the passenger, it gives you a good camera view on the passenger side, and shows you a good display as well, especially once you have children. So it gives you a good visualization of what happens at the back, and at the side you would have the navigation as well running. So yep, setting it back towards the home screen. As I'm over here, let's go ahead and switch the gear to reverse and see how it looks. So once the gear is switched to reverse, it activates all the cameras at the outside to give you a 360 view angle of the vehicle. And once you turn the steering wheel, it gives you the position of your wheel as well. So yep, a good option available over here. Now coming back over here at the center, you would have two AC vents. At the bottom of it you would have all your climate controls. Then at the bottom you would have all your USB inputs, and at the bottom over here you would have some additional space and a place to wirelessly charge your devices. Now coming to the center over here, you would have two cup holders, then your ventilated and heated driver as well as passenger seat, and buttons to activate your reverse parking sensors. Since I'm over here, let's go ahead and check out the space underneath the armrest, which seems pretty spacious. Having a quick peek at the passenger side, and then you have the spacious glove compartment. At the top you would have the sun shade with the mirror and light, and at the top you would have the sunroof, some additional lighting at the top. So yep, good amount of options over here, I would say, at the front side. So yep, now let's go ahead and check out the second passenger row seats. Time to step inside towards the second passenger row seats. You have a good assist, a grip assist, as you take your step inside the second passenger row seats. In order for you to close the door, you just need to press the button, making life more easy. So once seated, you're greeted with this fine display screen. You have dual display screen, one over here and one on the side, and as well as on the side you would have your USB input. So they have a good amount of charging stations in this vehicle. Then you can even adjust the front seats with the buttons on the side. And now this is only for the passenger seat, not for the driver, and that kind of makes sense. Now coming towards the display screen over here, you have lots of options over here. You can control the rear climate from here. You can reduce the speed or increase the speed based on your preference. Going back, you have YouTube, Netflix, a lot more things to keep you entertained, especially once you have children in the vehicle. Now at the center over here, you would have two cup holders, as well as you would have your charging stations as well. So lots of charging stations in this vehicle. Now heading towards the top, on the side you would have the manual input for your climate controls. Then you would have the camera right at the center over here, for which I just showed you a front view on the front side of this vehicle. So it kind of gives you an idea on what's happening at the second and third row passenger seats. At the top you would have some additional lighting. Then you would have the moon roof, and yep, that's pretty much about it. I'm quite impressed by the space and the entertainment as well as the charging station that this vehicle has. Yep, this was about the second passenger row seats. Now let's go ahead and check out what's underneath the hood. This 2025 Kia Carnival SX comes with a 3.5 liter V6 engine and has a horsepower of 287. So yep, let's go ahead and have this closed. So yep, that was my review on the all-new 2025 Kia Carnival. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.